Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Darren, footballanderstory.com, and we are playing lower league football with York City. Only we're not lower league anymore, we're in the Premier League. 2025-26 season, after finishing 4th last season and attaining European football. Today you're going to watch me play live away from home to Leicester and at home to Manchester City, which both games could prove pivotal to the title challenge. We've also got the Champions League draw because we're in the middle of December. And we're going to look at some tactical tweaks I had to look at due to conceding after taking our own set pieces. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe, click the bell button, and if you enjoy the videos, why not give us a thumbs up, give us a like. It really does help the channel. Right, cue the intro. Right boys, let's kick the episode off with a couple of pieces of random news before I forget them. Our under-18s managed to finish top of the Champions League group, beating Lyon, Real Madrid and Krasnodar. And to be fair, to get 15 points with the youth team we've actually got is really impressive. Cameron Matheson is one of note. He's a good player, lots of pace, acceleration, good with his crossing. And then Petrovic as well is another good wonder kid. He may not look brilliant there, but he's had a fantastic season so far for the under-18s, actually scoring 22 goals and assisting 14 from 31 starts. So he's quite an exciting prospect for the future. The other piece of news as well, we have had our youth facilities upgraded and the training facilities. So I believe at a cost of 8.9 million overall, that's going to bring us up to about the highest level they can get to. When you bear in mind we've got 4.5-star coaching across the board now for the first team, that's quite exciting. Moving on to the schedule, you'll remember that we finished off against Liverpool at home and I played that narrow formation. After that we went into the Lyon game. Favourites, they were playing the same formation as Liverpool, and it was one of those games. You score, we score. You score, we score. At one point, I think we were 3-2 down before we turned it around to win 4-3. Great result in the end. A little bit concerned about the goals conceded there. A few cracks maybe appearing, but we got the result, which is what matters, and we got 8 clear-cut chances. So you could argue the fact we played a weakened 11 does speak volumes. We went into the Tottenham game away from home and won that one with ease, 3-1. Goals from Lara in the 2nd minute before Todorovic scored the most immaculate finish in the 5th minute. Vignato scored for Spurs, a nice little finish there, and Alex Louis also got on the score sheet. All the goals came by the 14th minute. So just one of those freak weird games. We jumped into the Wolverhampton Wanderers game and won 2-0 away from home. That was a really good performance, very easy to be honest. And then we played Bournemouth at home. Now before this game, I'd started to have a few concerns about the system and set pieces. We always had just one player back during corners, and it caused us all sorts of problems. We were constantly overloaded when we lost the ball. What I did, I jumped into the creator and spotted that actually on the right side we had our left-sided defender taking the corner and vice versa on the other side. However, he was one of only 2 players asked to stay back. I've corrected that, told my right-sided defender to stay back as well. That should solve the problem. Equally, while defending corners, we actually had no one staying forward, which is criminal when you consider just how good we are on the counter. So I've now told Lara to stay forward, and I'm hoping that's going to create more opportunities when we do win the ball back from corners ourselves, rather than having more pressure applied to us. And then we went on into the Bournemouth game, which was a really, really good performance. Long throw, which came out to Rodriguez, who got the ball in, Lara with a corker of a header. Followed by a good run through from Louis, who then managed to pick out Todorovic, who almost ran straight through the keeper to score. We were absolutely rampant. Bournemouth did come back. We're at 6s and 7s defensively. This does keep happening. This is a bit of a concern. I'm worried we get to the later stages in some games and we start to struggle. But as you can see, we've actually got 7 clear-cut chances from this game and they had none. And that was a really nice goal at the end there with Louis linking up really well to set up Lara. Moving on to the final game as well, before we jump into the live ones today, Real Madrid. We beat them 1-0. Many thanks to Lara again. He's been on fantastic form. How many is that for this little period of games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 since the Liverpool game. Really cracking stuff. And we absolutely dominated Real Madrid. They had a full strength 11 out. We had a weakened 11 out. And if you actually have a look at the stats, it tells its own story. 20 shots, 12 on target, 2 clear-cut chances to their none. We absolutely bossed them. That win confirmed the clean sweep in the Champions League. Top of the table, 18 points, 10 clear of Real Madrid. I never dreamed that would even be possible. Right guys, I'm going to come back in just a second and we're going to get cracking with Leicester away from home. Okay boys, we finally made it to the match preview screen, sorry for the wait. Liverpool just beat Swansea away from home 3-0, so that brings them within 2 points of us, but we've got a far better goal difference and this game in hand. Head to head, Leicester have won 1, we've won 1. They generally play a 4-1-4-1 apparently. We'll go with the standard team, that's our best 11. I'm not going to waste too much more time and show you the team just yet. You've probably seen them in the last couple of episodes anyway. Yeah, as expected, both wide wingers are out there. So I think we're going to passionately tell them to keep the run going. And let's go through the team and tell them all they can make the difference. And we have faith in them. There we go. Lots of green, thumbs up, that is good. First highlight on the 18th minute, Alvarado for Leicester. And he's dribbled through the team. Quite what we were doing there, I don't know, but thankfully he screwed the shot up. There's not an awful lot of highlights happening here, guys, and not a lot of chances looking at the stats either. I find very often this is the case with the 4-5-1 when we're coming up against it, unless of course you're against a team like Liverpool. Let's assertively tell them that we're not happy with that. I'm not happy. Yeah, we'll go with that. Seem to have a decent reaction, so fingers crossed. We may need to make a switch, to be honest, because we're creating absolutely nothing. All the shots we're having are off target and we haven't seen a highlight yet. I think I'll give it to the 60th minute and then we'll maybe switch to the wider system, because it's clearly not working what we're doing here. It's frustrating. It is very annoying how sometimes these systems do work and then other times it's like you're playing a completely different setup. It really is. Right, so Strickland out for Sagnier. And I think we're going to have Louis off, who's been great this season, for Salcedo. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right, so far more attacking this. A different emphasis. Let's hope we can come away with something from the game. I'm probably going to switch to very attacking if this keeps going like this. The clock's just ticking down with no highlights. Leicester, Alvarado's through. Good tackle from Herbert, and then he gives away a penalty. Wonderful, thank you for that. No need at all. Alex Tellez fires home. This could be our first poor loss of the season, I would say. Right, well, let's go to very attacking and give him a shout of push forward. It's probably in vain, to be honest with you. Herbert to Cavalier. Cavalier, our deep line playmaker. What's he going to do? Not a lot. Sagnier giving the ball away there. Koulibaly. Alvarado. Out to Tellez. Get your foot in. Well in. Carvalho. Salcedo. He's in. He's in behind. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Get in. 1-1. Really, we want to be beating teams like Leicester, but when you're coming into games like this, where it's all just going against you and the system's not working, sometimes you just got to accept a draw. And I've spoke too soon, haven't I? Koulibaly. Ooh, Lara. Good. Right, now go, Salcedo. Is he going to win it for us? Salcedo through on goal, and oh, he missed. He missed. Clear-cut chance. Great save from the goalkeeper, but we've got a corner. Carvalho. Oh, no one on the end of it. The clock is ticking down. One more chance. Chevalier back to Herbert. Herbert. Chevalier. Carvalho, get the cross in. Go on. Go on. What were you doing? Why? Why do that? You can't shoot for shit. That'll probably be it now, I think. Yeah. Seconds remaining. 1-1. I'll take that if that's the way it's going to stay, to be fair. I don't think it's a terrible result. We've come up against a formation that we don't like playing against, so Oh, I thought we were going to get one last chance there, but no, we're not. Right, well, I'm going to certainly tell them I'm disappointed because I don't want that sort of form settling in. And yeah, we're going to skip this Blackburn game because it's not really important. I'm going to jump straight to the Manchester City game in just a second. I'm just continuing through to the next game, guys, and the Champions League draws just come up. So let's have a quick look who we get. Manchester United against Bayern. Real Sociedad, yes please. Yes, we've got Real Sociedad. Okay, we're back, guys. Just finished the Blackburn game. We were 1-0 down and brought it back to win 2-1, scoring in injury time to go through. We absolutely dominated the game, but yeah, so we just made it through. So let's have a quick look at the draw for the semi-final. And we have Newcastle. Okay, yeah, I'm alright with that. They're down in the Championship. They got relegated, unfortunately. So we've got a really good chance of making the final, and actually an excellent chance of some silverware. We missed out on the League Cup last season, losing to Manchester City in the final, so quite excited about that. Well, would you look at that, boys? Liverpool scoreline was 5-3, so very close to an upset there. Like a cracking game. Let's hope there's as many goals, but only for us in the Man City game. Now, I've had a quick look at the preview screen, and they're going to play a 4-5-1 in theory, with the wingers pushed up, the DMC behind, precisely what we don't like playing against. We've lost 3 times to City, we've only won twice, so it's not looking very good on the record books. I'm going to stick with the narrow system, probably not wise considering what happened in the Liverpool and the Leicester game, but I don't feel like now's the time to wimp out on it and change to the 4-4-2. We need to give it a chance in this sort of game. I'm going to say we are the underdogs. Let's go cause an upset because I want to get them riled up for the game. I don't want to put too much pressure on them either. City will probably play a possession-based game, so it may not be an awful lot of highlights. As Rodriguez brings the ball forward to Carvalho. Rodriguez, Carvalho, Chevalier. Nice movement. Rodriguez is in. Oh, that would have been an absolutely exceptional goal if that had gone in. Todorovic. In it comes. Oh, another miss. Another miss. Todorovic picks it back up though. Works it back out wide to Lara. Capadonna. Capadonna, pass it in. Oh. This is rather frustrating. This is the one issue with playing the narrow system using Capadonna. He's an amazing defender and such a great fullback. As Lara's through and Louis. Yes! Get in. Great goal. Great goal. I'll come back to that point of Capadonna in a second. Let's just watch this highlight. Camavinga passes to Foden, but intercepted by Stella. What he's doing all the way out there, I don't know. But Lara finds Louis, that combination that's been happening all season long, and we are now 1-0 up. As Capadonna clears the ball, Louis dispossessed Laporte. Lara picks up the loose ball and he's in. Oh, another good save. A good save by Ederson. My point in Capadonna was he's not very good at crossing and he's not the greatest at dribbling. So when he does get in those positions further forward, he can give the ball away, which is an issue. So we're going to have a look at that left-back position and possibly find someone who's better on the ball going forward if we're going to stick with this narrow system. As Man City bring the ball forward out to Aarons. Capadonna, see that's what he is good at, tackling and his defensive duties. Ball's worked back to Ederson. Close him down. Laporte. Out wide to Nuri. Nuri is coming forward from left back. I just get the feeling someone's going to go and do a scissor kick in a minute or give away a penalty. No, Kane scored. 1-1. This game is now wide open. We've had 6 shots, 6 on target, 2 clear-cut chances. Man City's first shot was on target and hit the back of the net. That is rather frustrating. Lara should have scored that easy chance. And we've had 1 or 2 others to be fair as well. So a bit frustrating to be drawing going into half time. But in the grand scheme of things, one team talk could change the game. Right, I'm going to tell the boys they've done excellent, I think, because they have. They were brilliant. To keep Man City's shots on target down to 2 is very good going. And as we expected, 60% possession. They are dominating the ball. As Kane brings the ball forward, back out to Camavinga. Brandt. Get a foot in. Ooh. And we're going to have to make a switch soon, I think. Let's go into the tactics screen. And I think we'll have Rodriguez off for Denea. And also we're going to have Lara off because his shooting boots have been left at home. Strickland may as well stay on. It's not going to make much difference bringing him off. We'll leave it like that for now because we could do with another option to bring off the bench. Well, Man City have now had 12 shots, 13 shots, 8 of which have been on target. So they're definitely coming back into the game. They've still not had a clear-cut chance though. And we've got time to bring one more substitution on. I think I'm going to bring Schuller on for Chevalier and hope that he can maybe unlock the door. And just to finish the game off, we're actually going to switch to the wide attacking system. Feel like there's maybe a bit of space in behind there with them having their wingers push forward. See if that's going to make any difference. As we've got a corner of Capadonna, Todorovic, back to Capadonna, it's in. Oh, Schuller. Should have done better with that. Should have done better. They're on the counter now. Haaland off the bench to Sterling. Good save by Savage. Very good save. They're on the corner though. Let's hope this isn't going to be highlight. Foden. Oh, God. Good save. Or block, should I say. It's out to a throw-in. Sterling. Good tackle, Strickland. Todorovic. Stella. Herbert. Come on, get the ball out. Todorovic. He's got space to move into. He's fast. Can he find the end product? Yes! What a mistake by Edison. 2-1. In your face, Pep Guardiola. Right, we are now switching. Let's go back to the 4-4-2. Get on defensive. I'm a little bit overexcited. Apologies about that. And we're going to tell them to tighten up as well. This is massive for the title challenge. Massive. Todorovic all the way through. Awful shot, but what Edison was doing, other than flapping, I do not know. Right, tighten up. Let's see this game out, boys. The clock's ticking down. No, come on. Salcedo to Stella. Capadonna with the ball over the top. Strickland is in behind. Can he find a pass or a shot? That was awful. Straight at Edison, who should have probably done better with it. And we've got a corner. Carvalho. What's he going to do? Short or long? He's wasting time, that's for definite, which is good. He's gone short to Salcedo, who wins another corner. The final whistle goes. We win 2-1, retaining our 3-point gap over Liverpool and extending the gap to Man City to 5 points. That is really good going. The fact they had so many yellow cards tells its own story. Not sure whether the tactical switch really made a difference. You could argue it did because Todorovic wouldn't have been out wide on that wing. But either way, we're going to take that. I am absolutely over the moon with that victory. Capadonna was great. We'll give him the praise for that. And just before we sign off, I wanted to give you an overview of the team and some stats. So, that's the main starting 11. And if you have a quick look through the side, a lot of the assists do come from our wing-backs, 7 and 9. The rest of the team, the nearest to him is Louis with 10, and he's our striker, so naturally he's further forward on the pitch. We've got quite a few goals from the attacking midfield positions, 7 and 7 from Todorovic and Rodriguez. So yeah, I mean, the full-backs are massively important, and this is my point with Capadonna. He's got 10 for dribbling and 8 for crossing, and 5 for finishing. I think he's a brilliant player, love him to pieces, but we're probably going to have a look at another signing. Carvalho can just about pass because he's got really good technique, and he's not bad with his crossing. I can probably improve his dribbling, so I can just about get by with Carvalho, but Capadonna we're maybe going to have a look into. Right guys, I'm going to sign off at that, and we're going to pick up the next episode, episode 5, probably after the January transfer window. Thank you so much for following, it's really appreciated. If you haven't done so already, I always say this, please subscribe, click the bell to get alerts, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, I'd much appreciate it, it really does help the channel. And get involved on the chat, I've asked a number of questions, get in the comments, reply, have your say. Do you like it with the new webcam, or do you want that scrapping because you're sick of looking at my ugly mug? Either way guys, not an issue, just let me know what you would prefer. Okay, I'm going to sign off at that. Thanks very much for watching. See you later.